Hi everyone, it's Linda here. Welcome. And I should say thank you. I appreciate your subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I told you that if 50 more people subscribed, I would do another video. So that's what we're doing today. I had originally thought I would do one on airway clearance because I assumed airway clearance would be the most popular topic, but it seems like the gentle movement really was a hit. I'm thinking that perhaps it went beyond the respiratory illness community. So anyhow, for whatever reason, it's all about movement. And so I thought we would today have a dance party. If you read my book, The Be Clear Method to Living with Bronchiectasis, I shared with everyone how much I love to dance, and that very often I do it before exercise, gets me going, gets my heart pumping, and I also do it before airway clearance. And other times, because I get up very early, often around 5, and I work for a couple hours, sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me to change gears. So if I come into the bedroom, and that's where I am now, we live in a New York City apartment, and it's a 1-bedroom apartment, so pretty much all my dancing and exercising, if I'm doing home exercise, happens here. But I'll come into the bedroom around 7 a.m. or so, and it's like, okay, let's get going. It's time to move, or time to get ready for the gym. And I'll put music on while I'm getting ready. So more than anything, I have to say, it just lifts my spirits. I feel so joyful and happy when I'm dancing and when I'm moving. And I know many of us have issues with anxiety and depression, and I personally find that music and dancing makes a huge difference for my mental health. So today is going to be a little dance lesson. Now, first let me say that I don't know what you're able to do physically or not. So what's very important if you're going to be dancing along, following along, is that you realize that with any movement, there is a possibility of injury. And if you're going to be joining in, then you're assuming responsibility for that. And I also say that, you know, we have different health statuses here, so it's always best before changing what you're currently doing in any way to first speak with your medical team. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's just talk about a simple dance. Now, if you read my book, The Be Clear Method to Living with Bronchiectasis, you know I'm not a dancer and I have difficulty following dance steps. I mean, you put 2 steps together and I'm tripping over my feet. So this is a very simple dance that I put together. I mean, obviously if I'm in my bedroom dancing around, I'm kind of doing my own thing. But I thought for people who aren't used to dancing or feel a little bit awkward, what could we do? So what I put together is, as I said, very, very simple. As far as our leg movement is concerned, we're just going to march in place, just like this. Now, you don't have to get fancy, but if you want to, you know, you can kind of move with the music a little bit and just kind of twist a little bit, gentle twist side to side. Now that I mentioned music, let me say that I am not allowed to play music on my YouTube channel because of copyright laws. So when I switch to actually dancing, you're not going to hear any music. I know, weird, right? But I am going to be listening to Mark Anthony, and I'll put the song title down below in the comment area so that if you want to put it on, you're welcome to. I first recorded the whole song, and I looked at it and I thought to myself, oh, that seems kind of weird, like 4 minutes. I mean, 4 minutes isn't a long time, but 4 minutes without music is a long time. So I'm refilming now and I'm just cutting it down to 2 minutes. And so as I said, it's just going to be this simple leg movement like this. That's all you have to do. And if you're unable to stand and do it, if you have balance issues or just too strenuous for you, you can actually even just do this seated. And then 3 arm movements. So the first one is just going to be like this. So in other words, as if we were walking, just a very gentle swinging of the arms like this. That's easy, right? And of course you could do a little twist side to side, put a little attitude into it, why not? And then we're going to switch to just like a bicep curl movement, just like this. And of course a little swing, this. You can do 1 arm at a time, just bending your arms. Easy, right? Okay, so just reviewing, we're going to do the swings like this, and then the bicep curls like this. Okay. Next, this might be difficult for people who have shoulder injuries or just history of shoulder issues. So just you can keep it low, but it's kind of like a little bit of an attitude like this. Okay. And of course, you can always do it separately. And that's it. That's it. Okay, so I am going to put some music on. I'm going to come back to you and we're going to have a dance party. Okay, can't wait.